Alright, today we're going to do our day 13 reading, and remember you're going to read for 15 minutes from either Epic Books or from Benchmark Advance or a book of your own, or you can use the books in the back of the packet if you haven't used those yet. And today we're going to read The Moon's the North Wind's Cookie, and it's a poem, so I think you will enjoy it. The moon's the north wind's cookie. He bites it day by day until there's but a rim of scraps that crumble all away. The south wind is a baker. He kneads clouds in his den and bakes a crisp new moon that greedy north wind eats again. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at a couple of words. And the first word we're going to look at is this word right here. This is from the passage. Let's sound it out together. B-A-K, bake. Now I'm going to write the same word, but this time I'm going to add an ending to it. Let's read it now. B-A-K, bakes. Like he bakes a cookie. And one more form of that word here. Baker. Baker. A person who bakes. And these are all from our poem. See if you can find those three words in our poem. Alright, let's go back to our menu. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look for some rhyming words. And we have done this before. This is a review skill. And we know that rhyming words are words that sound the same. They have the same vowel sound and they have the same ending. So let's look at this word. B-I-T, bite. So to have a rhyme, it has to also end with ite. So I'm going to give us one, and then let's see if we can read the word together. K-I-T, kite. Let's look at another one. Let's see. I'm going to use a different ending, a different spelling for I this time. Br-I-T, bright. So it doesn't have to have the same spelling, it just has to have the same vowel sound and the same ending sound. Let's look at another one. R-I-T, right. And let's look at another one. And there's a lot more with I-G-H-T, which is why we have so many of those. S-I-T, sight. Now let's look at another word. Let's sound this one out. D-A, day. So for that one to have a rhyming word, it has to have A at the end of the word as our last sound. Let's try a B this time. B-A, bay, day, bay. Those rhyme. Let's try another one. A, ray, ray, day. Those also rhyme. Let's try one with 4 letters this time. Play, play, day, play. Those words rhyme. And let's try one that's a little bit harder this time with 5 letters. Spur, a, spray, spray, day. See how these all rhyme? Day, bay, ray, play, spray. Those all rhyme. Let's look at this one now. B-ache, bake. So that's the word we just looked at with the poem. Let's try putting another sound in it. What if we change the B to a C and kept the ache and see if that rhymes? Ache, cake, cake, bake. It rhymes, doesn't it? Ache, ache, take, bake, take. Those rhyme. Let's try one with more letters. Full, ache, flake. That rhymes, doesn't it? Flake, bake. And let's try one more. Ache, rake. Rake, bake. Notice these words all rhyme. Bake, cake, take, flake, rake. They all are the same word family because they all rhyme. Let's try this one. Let's see if we can hear some for this one. Ooh, new. Let's change that N to an F and add that EW and sound that out. You, few, new, few. Those rhyme because they have the same ending sound. What if we try a UE word? Because this one also has the oo sound. Blue, blue, new, few, blue. Those all rhyme. What if we change the B to a G and then try it? Glue, glue. That one rhymes, doesn't it? What if we do the OE, which we learned also says oo? Ooh, shoe. Now let's read them and see if they all rhyme. New, few, blue, glue, shoe. Those all rhyme, don't they? They all have the oo at the end. All right, so that's our writing today. Let's go on to our grammar. And I have a couple of different things for us for grammar today because I wanted to introduce the sounds that we are doing. Oh, I showed it to you in Spanish. There it is in English. And we haven't covered this card, but this is the corn card we're gonna work on this week. Corn makes the OR sound, and it can be spelled O-A-R, O-R, or O-R-E, or. So it's an R-controlled vowel, or. So we're gonna read a book together that has words with the OR sound. And we're gonna read this book, and it's called A Night Hunt for Food. And I thought it was a really interesting looking book. It's got bats and things that are at night. And so we're gonna look for OR words with that one. Let's read this together. At night, we go to sleep. But some animals wake up at night. In the woods and at the shore, night animals hunt for food. Rabbits don't store food. They may get it in a garden each night. In the morning, rabbits hide. They may creep below a porch. So I wanted us to sound out this word with or. P, or, ch, porch. Let's do that one more time. P, or, ch, porch. And a porch is like the area in front of your house that's usually wood, maybe cement, that where people can sit, and maybe it has some steps. Let's look at the second page. At night, owls soar up high in the sky. Most birds are sleeping then, so owls find more things to eat. When owls spot bugs or mice, they move fast. Bugs or mice don't get away. This owl looks like it has horns. Let's sound this one out together. Horns, horns. So the owl looks like he has horns. But it says he looks like. That means he doesn't really have them. All right, let's move on to this page. Let's read it together. In daytime, bats sleep upside down. Even bats just born sleep this way. Bats wake up at night. Bats eat bugs, bugs, and more bugs. Bats eat more than 900 bugs in a short time. That's a big score. Now those bugs can't eat crops like corn. Let's sound this one out. Sh, or, t, short. And we have one more page in this book. Let's read it together. Night changes to day. It is morning. We get up, but this is the time when night animals go to sleep. What are some night animals? Rabbits, raccoons, fox, and owls. So now we're going to do a worksheet on the OR sound. And we're also going to look at some high frequency words. Let's sound these out together. B, orn, born. St, or, store. D, or, door, move, move. So this is a high frequency word. Orc, fork. Change, change. Orn, thorn. Short, short. Or, sore. Or, more. Now we're going to circle the spelling, the word that completes the sentence. So they're going to give us 3 to choose from. My hair is cut born. My hair is cut born. My hair is cut short. Or my hair is cut fork. Which one makes sense? Yes, short. Can I please have thorn? Can I please have move? Can I please have more? Which word makes sense in that sentence? More. Can I please have more? Jamal held the blank open. Jamal held the door open. Jamal held the sore open. Or Jamal held the change open. Which one of those makes sense? Which one can you hold open? The door. You can hold the door open. I was blank in July. I was born in July. I was more in July. I was fork in July. Which one can you be? Yes, born. You can be born in July. Tam will blank next door. Tam will store next door. Tam will short next door. Tam will move next door. Which one makes sense? I think you're right. I think you want move. Tam will move next door. So I'm going to circle move. I got new markers from the art blank. I got new markers from the art store. I got new markers from the art store. I got new markers from the art thorn. Where would you get new markers? From the store. Yes. Whoops, and I wrote it, but I didn't need to. I just circled it. I'm just so used to writing them down. All right, so now you have finished. This is the end of your writing for today. So you have done everything up to here. And so now we're gonna move on to our math. So we have 2 things we're doing in math today. We're gonna work with picture graphs, which we have worked on, so that is review. And we're gonna do some fluency practice because it's so good to keep practicing our math fluency, those basic facts. When you move into 2nd grade, your teachers are gonna want you to know your addition and subtraction. So let's look at what we're being asked to do. So this tally chart, so we did tally charts a couple days ago. This tally chart shows the favorite sports of the students in Mr. Roth's class. Write the totals on the tally chart. So we counted the tally marks. Let's do that together. For football, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they put a 5 right here. Let's count the tally marks for the baseball. 1, 2, 3. So there's a 3 there. And let's count for soccer balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they put an 8 right there. So now when we do a picture, we want to do a quick picture. We don't want to take a lot of time to draw the picture because it's not an art class, it's a math class. And it's all about showing the data, not about doing art. So I think I could do some simple little pictures to show a ball pretty easily. So how many footballs would I need to draw? So I go back up to my tally chart. How many do I need? And my tally chart tells me that I need 5. So I'm just gonna draw some simple kind of football shapes, and I'm gonna draw 5 of them. Then I'm gonna count, and I'm gonna make sure I counted 5 because I know sometimes I get distracted and I don't draw the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that goes with my tally chart. Now for baseball, how many baseballs do I need to draw? My tally chart tells me to draw 3. So I'm just going to draw simple little circles to show 3 baseballs. 1, 2, 3. And I just noticed my footballs look like baseballs, and that is okay because I still showed 5. Now for soccer balls, how many do I need? I need 8. My tally chart tells me how many I need. So now I'm going to draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to count them while you finish drawing to make sure that I have the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My picture graph shows the data that I got from my tally graph. They show me the same data, just in a different way. All right, so we have one last thing to do today, and we are going to do our fluency for our math. And today we are going to work on addition. So I'm going to do just 2 with you, just to make sure we remember how the equal signs work. So you can use your fingers or you can draw circles if you are still needing to do that. It is perfectly okay to do both. Eventually, of course, you want to get off of the circles. So 7 plus 3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold up 3 fingers. I'm going to put 7 in my head and I'm going to count on. Let's do that together. 7, 8, 9, 10. So I know that the sum is 10. So I'm going to write that right there. Now this one is written a little different, but it's still addition. Blank equals 1 plus 8. So remember, we want the equal sign, we want them to balance. So 7 plus 3 is the same as 10. So we want 1 plus 8, and the other number that's on our problem, we want them to balance as well. So we're just going to do 1 plus 8 to figure that out. So I'm going to put the small number in my fingers, which is 1. I'm going to put 8 in my head, and I'm going to count on. 8, 9. So I'm going to put a 9 right here. So when you do these, if you need to draw them out, go ahead and draw them out. You can see it's a little quicker when you can use your fingers, so use your fingers if you can, but feel free to use counters or use your circles, whatever you need to use. Once you've done that, you've finished for today. Make sure you check your tracker, mark it all on there, and have a great day.